Next up on Delicious and Nutritious, Chef Jerry Levine prepares a sumptuous serving of goulash.
Good morning, local singsters. I'm here with Chef Jerry Levine, and Jerry is going to cook something scrumptious today, but I don't know what it is yet.
Okay, we are going to make something very nice that is a wintertime dish. And this is a dish called Hungarian goulash. What is Hungarian goulash? Well, we know that Hungary is a country in the eastern part of Europe, and goulash is basically a stew. But what makes it different than an American stew? And what makes it very unusual? What makes this goulash different is one ingredient, and that ingredient is paprika. What is paprika? Paprika is from a pepper plant, something like a bell pepper, but it's a different pepper that is found in Europe, and the Hungarians take it and they dry it, and then they grind it. Now, what's the flavor profile of it? First off, it can be nice and sweet, but it can also be sweet and hot at the same time. So there are different types of paprikas. So what we have here is my little dish, and we take and see the nice redness and the color. This is what paprika looks like, and it has a lovely smell and a great flavor to it. And this is what makes it a goulash. Now, after we've removed the meat from the Dutch oven, we take a look, and we want to make sure that we've got a little bit of oil in the bottom of our pan. Now, if we don't have enough, we just add a little bit more. Remember, we're using a olive oil, so we don't want to do it at a high temperature. So now we put our onions in there, and then we start mixing our onions, and we get a little bit of color on our onions, and that's what really important, because the color develops flavor. And so, these onions are really strong. Boy, am I weeping here. Anyway, we take our onions and we slowly stir them around and cook them. And then we're getting to the point of once the onions start to color, we are going to add some spicing, and then we're going to cook it for quite a bit of time. And so now that we've cooked our onions, we're going to take our paprika, caraway seeds. Oh, what is it? Reminds me of rye bread. Okay, a little bit of salt, a little bit of black pepper, and we have our onions in there. We're going to put our meat in there. We're going to put our tomato in there, but we still got two things here, which is potato and parsley, flat leaf, because I happen to like the flavor of flat leaf. And we're going to put the cover back on this, and we're at a low-medium heat, and that low-medium heat is going to cook for about an hour. Long time, yes it is, but you know what? The house is going to smell wonderful while it's being cooked. So now we're at that point, and the next thing, so what we're doing is we're using a low-sodium beef broth, and we have it right here, and has a very nice smell to it, so that's going to go in also, and that will go in after we add all of our ingredients here except for the potato and the parsley. So now, as I said, we're going to be cooking it for about an hour. An hour, why? Because we've got a piece of chuck here that if we don't cook it that amount of time, it's going to be hard. The quality of, you can determine the quality of chuck by saying it has nice flavor, but it is not a tender piece of meat. The longer you cook it, the slower you cook it, the more tender it becomes. So, we are now cooking, and we finally finish off by putting in our potatoes, originally used prior to this. So, now I'm going to take some of our finished Hungarian goulash. I'm going to make, and it will be heated, and our producer Tom will try it, and we'll hear what Tom has to say about it. Okay, we have heated our Hungarian goulash, and I'm going to call my producer Tom in. Tom, please come in and try our lunch.
Oh, does that smell good?
Well, you're getting some paprika smell, and tell me how tender is the steak tender?
Oh, it's a pat in your mouth.
Yeah.
That is really good.
Good.
Good. Potatoes are good. Everything's got a nice flavor.
It is a nice flavor, and you want to remember that the flavor is really coming out of our paprika and our caraway seeds.
Another 5-star dish. Thank you for watching. We're grateful for your attention. If you like what you saw, please like and subscribe to the local scene here and share everywhere. Thank you, friends.